To live a healthy, balanced life in terms of diet and exercise, we all know is very, very important. And this week we'll be spending time with the 2010 USN Face of Fitness winner, Nastassia Jaffa. Now that's her on the Fitness magazine cover here, and you can see she looks pretty healthy. Now when it comes to a healthy, balanced life, she is extremely knowledgeable, and she will be sharing some of that knowledge with us, as well as show us some healthy breakfast, dinner and lunch options. But first, it's just right to get to know her a little bit. Nastassia, may I just shake your hand? Good morning and welcome to Expresso. It's very nice to have you on the purple couch. Oh, cover girl, look at that. Hey? Tell me a bit about yourself.
I was born in Zimbabwe, but I've been living in Cape Town basically my whole life since my parents immigrated. And being a Cape Town girl, I've been quite outdoorsy in the sun, at the beach. My dad was a bodybuilder, so he used to take me to the gym after school at the age of 13, so I started very young. They did have the kiddies play area where the kids were watching cartoons, but I matured too quickly for that, and I wanted to go and experiment with the weights. So I was in the weights area, started off with the super circuit. That's obviously weight training and cardio together, and that's how I started off at a very young age. Is
it healthy for a young girl at the age of 13 to start weight training?
Well, they do talk about not pushing very heavy weights at a young age, because you don't want to put extra stress on your joints and your bones, especially if they're growing. So I did start off with light weights, 15 kilos, lats, pull down. That's not heavy. So, you can start off with light weights, but it's not advisable for a young person to push very heavy.
All right. Now, you are the 2010 USN Face of Fitness. I think the competition was in December that you were announced. Tell me a bit about the competition. What is it all about?
Well, USN is the sponsor of the competition, and Fitness Magazine runs the competition. It's every year. The competition opens in July. Last year, I knew the competition was gonna open in July because a friend of mine was planning on entering, and that's actually why I entered, because she said she was going to enter. So I was like, okay, well, if she thinks she can be the USN Face of Fitness, then maybe I can too. So I entered. My friend also made it into the top 20, and then the top 6 was selected. And the top 6 girls, obviously, we got flown to Joburg to do the photo shoots.
Now, with you winning the Face of Fitness competition, what did that mean for you and also your fitness career?
Well, I started my fitness career in 2008 when I started entering the fitness pageants, and I did really well. And I inspired a lot of my friends in my immediate circle of friends. They wanted me to help them with personal training and diet and lifestyle advice. And winning this competition has really allowed me to be a role model to other women, not only my friends, but to reach out and really try and have an impact on a lot of women and inspire them to change their lives and to maybe get into the gym and change their diets.
If a woman should say, Nastassia, I would like to get into training and start, what advice would you be able to give them?
I would tell them not to be afraid of weight training. Most women are afraid of weight training, and I would say it's really difficult to build muscle. I try all the time. I'm picking up the heavy weights. So you mustn't be afraid to go into the gym and to use the weights. Even in the men's area, the women think that that's the man's section of the gym. Weight training is something that really speeds up your metabolism, and muscle burns more calories than fat. So I would encourage women to build a little bit of muscle. It's going to really help them on their way to sculpting a beautiful physique and on having a faster metabolism.
Now, in terms of supplementation, what would you recommend to someone, let's say specifically women as well, that wants to start on a training routine?
Well, for a lady wanting to change her body and to start training in the gym, there are 3 products that USN has that I'd recommend. I'd recommend the 100% Whey. That's going to help a lady optimize her muscle development and healing, obviously, because when you're in the gym training, you need to recover. So 100% Whey is definite. And then also the Fedra Cut, that's a fat burner that's going to really give a woman that kickstart, supply extra energy, really help somebody get started with their training program. I also recommend CLA. CLA is a fantastic product. It helps ladies get that extra muscle tone and also mobilizes fat for fat burning. So any stored fat, you have access to that as energy while you're training. So CLA is fantastic for that.
Great stuff, great stuff. Nastassia, thank you so much. Great to meet you. We will be chatting to you tomorrow again. Looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it.
If you would like to follow in the footsteps of Nastassia, log on to fitnessmag.co.za and you will be able to find all the details of the Face of Fitness competitions right there. The entries are open in July, so go check that out. And ladies, start training. Now join us again tomorrow, because we'll be breaking down proteins, carbs and fats. What are they? We'll see you tomorrow.